It's a happy Thursday evening. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge for some reason. My face looks scratched. It appears I attacked myself during the night, which is a rather strange phenomenon. So, if anyone else hasn't noticed, we're back to the silver blonde golden locks are back in the game. So, exciting stuff. My nose really does look bad. That's not good. So we're gonna have a quick Q&A, run through any questions. Chris, legend, who just jumped in on the Shred 8 program. So he got his program starting a little bit early. If anyone does want to start Shred 8 program early, that can be done. You just can't enter to win the prizes of the competition, so that can be done for anyone who's interested. Luke Smith, other superstar client who's been smashing it for his... Originally it was his stag do and also his wedding next weekend. Absolutely crushed it, so he's doing really, really well. Highly impressed with what you've done. All the clients are in here. Scott Johnston, Ollie, all of you. So welcome. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, shout away. And as I said already, I apologise for the random scratches on my face. So we're going to have to go through some of the questions I've asked. Hopefully we have some reasonable, sensible ones today. How many meals of Brown's rice and oats should be eaten per week, and in which meal? A terrible question because it depends on what your goal is. Next question. Have I tried a Savoy cabbage? I'm not actually quite sure what that is, so I'm going to Google that. Savoy cabbage. Yes, I was eating a Savoy cabbage. It's a normal cabbage, so yeah, it's all good. They're not overly exciting. I do like things like that. I like to microwave and have them with like steak mince and chicken. Big fan. Okay, so this is a relevant question. Why is a rest day higher in fat and lower in carbohydrate? Because your body doesn't need carbohydrates on days when you're not weight training. So days of weight training, you need higher carbohydrates, which will fuel performance in the gym. On rest days, you can have higher fats, which will allow for a stronger hormonal balance, which will aid fat loss in particular within women. Also, having higher fats will also allow your satiety to be higher. So having higher fats will make you feel fuller. Makes a big difference. Client Craig is in on the chat as well. He's going to be looking shredded hopefully soon if he stops eating desserts, my friend. I'm watching you. All seriousness though, he should be getting his acting gear. But sometimes you have to give people a bit of grief and kick up the arse to get back in gear. So there we go. Question, how old am I? Looking older by the day. I am, I had to think about that, 29. I am 30 in December. So, hot topic of debate is where do I go for my birthday? My birthday is a week before Christmas. If anyone wants to send me a birthday card, you're more than welcome. I think I'm going to go to Dubai for a week. I can go pretty much anywhere I want. I really want to go to Australia at the moment, but that's too far to go for a week, so I leave that one. So, I most likely think it will probably be Dubai or maybe the States. So, any suggestions are welcome. Also an awesome trip with someone that's coming up is Nigel, who's commented with a laughy face. I'm going to his wedding in Gibraltar. He's one of my clients, which will be phenomenal, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Is Joey Small on the juice? What do you think? Is my answer to that question. What keeps you focused, motivated to start to get back in training after near-death experience 2 years ago? Firstly, fair play for getting back into training, because that's a massive achievement. Just getting back into it will be the first step and most difficult. Once you get into consistency and a routine, you'll absolutely crush it. If you want to drop me a message, Shell, I'll happily send you one of my they're not free ebooks, but I'll send you one of my ebook training programs for free that hopefully will help you out. What keeps me motivated? I have an addiction to try and be better, probably. I just want to be the best I can be, help as many people as I can be. And the more success and progress I see, the more I want to progress, and the more success I want to have. And probably quite an addictive personality in that respect. So, hence tomorrow my yearn to learn is greater than ever. I'm going on a training seminar with Ben Bukolski and a guy called Jordan Shallow, who I was with yesterday. I'm hopefully training with Ben Bukolski first thing in the morning, which would be pretty cool. Nigel hit slopes, mate. Oh, it could be keen. Charlotte can't ski, so I don't really want to be going Billy No Mates unless you want to go skiing as well, my friend. How much cardio do you do a week? I was doing cardio every day. I've reined it in a little bit because I'm doing 2 days a week where I'm doing double sessions. So normally at the moment I'm doing about 60 minutes, probably like a power walk first thing in the morning, depending on my schedule. When I was trying to get more body fat off maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago, I was doing 60 minutes on the cross trainer every day. Any advice on how to get my rhythm back? I took a long month break. Start tomorrow, and then just repeat. So take it 24 hours at a time. Big Paul, superstar client, is on the chat. We'll be giving him a smashing PT session before the Shred 8 program, which we will be filming, and we're going to document his transformation. Chris, on the Shred 8 program, can you eat salad, veg with lunch and any other dinner meals? If you read the initial message, Chris, that I sent you on the app, it says eat green veg with all meals. So please have as much green vegetables as you like. Go wild. Shawnee boy, how much do you charge for a 12-week training nutrition plan to lose fat and put on muscle mass? So the 12-week lean shred plan is what you're looking for, my friend. So the 12-week program is $199.99. I'm hypothetically looking to put up the prices on that due to demand, and I don't really want to be taking on huge amounts of people. So providing you're serious, I would be happy to work with you. Maybe just drop me a message afterwards if you've got any questions, but I'm happy to chat with anything through you. If anyone else has got any other questions in regards to training programs, just drop me a message and I'll answer it, because I know sometimes it's not particularly clear. I am going to work on my website so they're a bit clearer for you. I want to try and add some more videos explaining stuff. Yes, I would still add in omega-3 even if you're eating lots of flaxseed, chia seeds. Is it okay to consume 10 grams of protein for a kilo? No, that's like retarded. So if you weighed 80 kilos, you'd be taking 800 grams of protein. No. Yes, Shawnee. So the check-ins are all online. So have a custom app system where you will check in every week, upload your progress photos, weights, body measurements, and then I can also review your training that you've been logging on the app, and we'll basically go through everything from there. Alex, that's very kind words. Thank you. Your proposal changed my life. I've said, like, truly humbled. Had some really nice comments on the client Facebook group this week. And I've said it a few times, but it's actually like a pleasure and an honour to help you guys. So I apologise, I look a bit drained today. It's been a long day, but it means a hell of a lot. So thank you. And also, if there's any content I can put out there to help you guys, like in terms of like videos or explanations or talking about anything, let me know and I'll try and get some videos put together to help you, because I think I need to get some more out there to help. Also on the podcast as well, any subjects you'd like discussed, because the podcast is cranking along nicely. If you haven't checked out the Powercast, I recorded another episode today, one yesterday. One's gone live today with IFBB Pro Troy Brown, which is a fascinating conversation, so I definitely would check that one out. What's a good tip to lose weight and keep it off? Get a good structured training program and diet. I'm not necessarily saying for myself, but you have to have structured diet and training program to get the weight off, accountability, and then just be persistent and disciplined with what you're doing. What's the best protein to gain muscle? Protein from whole foods. That's my general opinion. How can I get to my goal faster? Educate yourself, get knowledge. That is the biggest shortcut to your own success. Thank you, Jerome. I really appreciate that. So, pleasure to help. Do I speak Spanish? No hablo español. Poco, a little bit. Like very, very badly. So, my Spanish is terrible. What about French? Parlez-vous français? My French is actually better than my Spanish, even though I spend a lot more time in Spain. Awesome till you put your train in hotel today for Nottingham, Paul. I might actually stay up there as well. So let me know where you're staying, because I don't think I can be asked for driving up there first thing and driving back that evening, so I'll probably be knackered. So let me know. We can maybe arrange, I don't know, dinner with some guys or something, some guys with everyone. So let me know. Have you seen that USO boy Zach Zieler claims? I don't know who Zach Zieler is. So yeah, I'm not sure who Zach Zieler is. So sorry, dude. Nigel, don't talk to me in Spanish. I will make a fool of myself on the internet. ISO or whey protein post-workout? Whey isolate all the time. Whey isolate is a higher quality whey protein, digests better, so I'd always go for whey isolate, hence why it's more expensive. Paul, send me the link to the hotel you're staying in. It will be helpful. What's your opinion on a fasting diet? Not optimal for fat loss or for muscle building. If you have a busy lifestyle, then fair enough. That's pretty much my summary on it. What's the best plan to work out the muscles twice a week? Too complicated to explain here. Are there any advantages of doing LISS over HIIT cardio for fat percentage loss? The realistic reason for doing LISS is that 99% of the population will not actually end up doing HIIT cardio. What will happen is they'll do medium intensity cardio for a short duration of time, therefore they won't burn many calories. The majority, like everyone, can sit pretty much at 120 to 130 beats per minute in terms of heart rate for 30 to 60 minutes, burn a decent amount of calories. In reality, most people will only pussy out, like, excuse my French, in terms of when it comes to doing HIIT cardio. And I'd probably put myself under that bracket as well. I particularly when I'm dieting and I'm leaner, I don't particularly like doing it. My incline bench press has plateaued. Any advice or tips to help push up there? Just rotate onto a Smith machine press, or do an incline dumbbell press and focus on that for 6 to 8 weeks, get stronger on that, and then go back to an incline barbell press, and I guarantee you'll be stronger. Grenade supplements, toilet, I'm not a big fan. Rich Piana supplements are actually very good, but there's nothing there that I really would say is essential that you need to use, if I'm honest. Luke, one of my clients, his future wife is also working with me, and he's moaning that I put her on muffins, chocolate and ground rice, and it's unfair. Mate, she's just a fucking fat burning machine, so she needs fuel, my friend. So so fueling her up. So if you say you can't get lean eating carbs, this is a woman is eating muffins pre-workout, she's having ground rice and dark chocolate. Not bad, eh? It's called science. Let's find next question. Here we go. What's your view on trying new gyms and thinking about it for a while? 100%, mate. You're a product of your environment. So the better the gym you put yourself in, the better you'll be. Same with the people you surround yourself with, people you follow on social media, people you allow into your mind. If you allow weak, negative people around you to have an effect on you, have an influence, then they'll bring you down to their level. So get yourself in a good gym. What protein powder would you personally say is best to buy? I am using the Muscle Nation Whey Isolate, which I showed on my story last night, the chocolate flake one I finally got. So it's a chocolate whey protein, whey isolate, which actually has chocolate flakes in it. And I have no idea how they've made the macros so good. So if you check that out, it's in my story. You should still be there from the last 24 hours. If you want any discount code, is Charlie. It just gives you 10% off. The other flavour from there, there's 3 flavours. My second favourite flavour from them, which is banging, is the chocolate honeycomb. It's very, very good. Hypertrophy basically means building muscle, in answer to your question, Ben. Quickest way to do fat loss, is keto good? Keto is turd, and I can't be asked to go through that again because I go through this every time. Same with creatine. I'm fed up of answering the same question on that one, I'm afraid, guys. How do you stay motivated for training? I'm extremely tired for weeks and have less motivation. For me, it's thinking, like, life is about the why. So why do you go to work? You go to work to get money, to get results, to live the life you want to lead. Why do you go to the gym? I go to the gym, I love it, but then I also want to get the results. So my body looks a certain way, I feel a certain way, and then I am, like, it's helping me take a step forward to achieve my goal. Muscle Nation has low quality of servings compared to other proteins. Yes, but the quality is higher. You can buy cheap, shitty whey, other ways like Impact Whey from My Protein if you want. It's entirely up to you, my friend. The other whey protein I'd recommend is the Dymatize ISO 100, but that is also slightly more expensive. There is no truer saying in life than you get what you pay for. Is it possible to succeed in building muscle while being a vegetarian? Yes, you just have to have your training and your diet set up correctly. Vegetarian's not a problem. Vegans struggle a little bit more to get the protein and calcium in. Struggling to get calories in, lack of appetite. This is the easiest solution in the world, my friend. What you do, this is the secret. You get a jar of almond butter and you get a tablespoon. Every hour, I would get a big tablespoon of almond butter and eat it. That will be a lot of calories every hour, and your weight will go up. I can guarantee it. Chris, would I recommend My Protein? Yes, I would, but only their whey isolates or the premium range whey proteins. I wouldn't use the Impact Whey Protein, and that's what I recommend. If you want to get a discount on their products, Chris, I do have a discount code for there as well, which will get you 35% off, which is CJ35. BCAAs are turds, so I wouldn't borrow that. I would use essential amino acids, so I recommend Intramino via Adapt, which is an essential amino acid powder and electrolyte combo all put together. You don't want BCAAs on their own, you want essential amino acids. So there you go. Any other question? This is a good question. How often are you stretching and how long for? The honest answer is I should be stretching every day. The reality is that it doesn't happen. So I do generally ankle mobility work probably every day, or when I'm at home in a routine, it's easier. I've been traveling a lot, so it's a bit all over the place. So I did a little bit of quad stretching today. I do a little bit of stretching every day probably, but I realistically should do a lot more. In an ideal world, everyone should stretch every day for 5 to 10 minutes. Something I consciously do is like I hang on like a chin up bar, to try and like take some pressure out my shoulders every day. I stretch my lower back every day, try and stretch my quads out. One thing I've also started doing is icing my knees after training legs, because they've been playing up a little bit. Struggling to find great macro-friendly recipes. Love cooking, just want it protein-rich and good. Just get nice fish, meat, and use nice seasonings. I put some really nice ones on I had from, I think, Spice Mountain, I think the company's called. I bought in Borough Market, London. They've got a website, so check it out. Sean, used to be ripped, and mate, like, powerlifters aren't the people you want to be talking to for advice on how to grow muscle tissue. You want to get jacked, then yet like isn't strong, then yeah, go for it. Foam roller works well. I personally, if anyone goes on my story, I like to use like a lacrosse ball, and I've also got something called an AccuMobility ball. Question: what's your take on liquid meals? Liquid meals are fine, no issue with that at all. So that's all easy peasy. That's fine. You can blend stuff and drink it. Got no issue with that at all. I think that's it. So I think this has been a productive Q&A. If anyone else has anything else, please let me know imminently, because I am absolutely Hank Marvin and starving and need to eat another meal. I am wasting away. Alex also started drinking coffee a lot, well, 3 a day with almond or hazelnut milk. That's, mate, to be honest with you, I wouldn't worry too much about the extra calories there. It's not massive. Rest day active recovery, yes, I would do like cardio, power walk. Depends what your goal is. If your goal is to build muscle, like cardio, like something I like again, which I haven't been doing, it's on the list. But this is my list of stuff to do every day, which is about 1 million things. Is yoga, which I find is phenomenal. So I would definitely give that a crack. But yeah, I think that's it, mate. There's a few videos I have on YouTube in terms of mobility, in particular for shoulders and ankles. So I'd check those out and make a big difference. Question: what's the best 5 times a week programming? If you want to do 4 times a week, I would do an upper lower split. If you want to train 5 times a week, I would do a push pull leg split, or more of like a bro split, splitting stuff up a little bit. That'd be my answer. People at work take the piss. People at work are probably fat if they're taking the piss out of you. So it's good to be different. I couldn't give a toss. Something of a nice word to say rather than what I was going to say. You shouldn't care what other people think. People will put you down because they can't do what you do, and they're just jealous that you're improving, you're taking steps to improve your own life. So I think about it from that context. But I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I am at the BPAC seminar tomorrow, King's Gym Croydon, and then flying to Mallorca on Saturday. So clients, if you haven't already today, check in. I have updated all check-ins that were sent other than the last 15 minutes. So you were due to check in today if that's possible. If not, there'll be a slight delay getting back to you tomorrow. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. If anyone has any other questions, by all means, drop me a message, and peace out.